Hello, my dear family members. If you are preparing for Cognizant 2027 ACE or GenC role, then this video is going to be very much helpful. Here we are going to discuss about the latest questions which was asked for 2026 candidates, and most of the questions will be repeated, and Metal browser is going to conduct the exam. So same conductor, the same questions can be asked to you. If not same questions, at least similar questions will be asked to you. So please watch this video till the end so that you don't miss anything. And this video is applicable for all cluster, for cluster 1, cluster 2, cluster 3, everyone. If you are preparing for like Cognizant Technical Assessment or Communication Assessment or Aptitude Assessment, no matter, this video is going to be applicable for you. So please watch this video till the end.
Hey, you ready for the future? TEKNO UF is here with premium prep materials, no need to fear. Cognizant, Accenture, TCS and more. We'll get you ready, open up that door.
In case of Java and Python as well, the advanced questions are moderate or medium. Okay, so basically the question was regarding Python, that was regarding magical library. Okay, so here what happened, you will be given three inputs. Okay, one is the row, number of row, and one is the number of column, and there will be some number of books. Okay, 1 2 3, this is the first row, and in the second row the number of books are like 4 5 6, and in the third row the number of books are 7 8 and 9. Okay, so what happened, you have to find the odd elements in a row. Okay, you have to find odd elements in a row, and you have to sum that odd values. If this is even, then you have to consider that magical row. So you have to just count how many magical rows are present. Okay, so let's say here in the first row, that is 1 2 3. So let me just make it more representable. Okay, so 1 2 3, this is the first row, second row, third row. Okay, here odd values are 1 and 3. So if we add this, then this becomes 4. So this is even, 4 is even. So your count should be +1 because this is even and this is magical row. Okay, so that's why your count should be 1 at first. Okay, then in the second row, 4 plus 5 plus 6. So 5 plus 4 is 9 plus 6 is 15, but we don't have to consider this 6. We just have to consider the odd one. So 5 is odd, but this is not even. Okay, sum of the odd is not even in this row, so skip this row. Then in the third row, the odd values are 7 and 9. So if we add this, this becomes 9 plus 7 is equal to 16. So this becomes even. That's why we have to consider this as magical row. So we have to increase the count by 1, so it will be 2. Okay, so your output should be 2, as we have got 2 rows are such that in which odd values are, the sum of odd values are even. Okay, so I hope you understood. So let me share the second sample input. That was number of row is 3, number of column is 2, and the elements are 1 2, then 0 0 0 0, then 11 11. Okay, so in this case, what should be the output? So for the first row 1 2, here odd values, only one odd value, 1. Okay, so this is not even, so we have to ignore that. Okay, we have to ignore that. And for the second one, there is no odd value. Okay, so that's why we have to count that as, we have to just ignore that 0. Okay, we have to ignore that 0. In this case, it was written in the note. Okay, so here the odd values are 11 and 11. So 11 plus 11 is 22. This is even. So your count should be increased by 1, and your output should be also 1 because 1 magical row found. Okay, so just basically the task is you have to go through the matrix, and you have to go through the row and find the odd values and add all the odd values. Okay, then find if this is even, then return, or sorry, increase the count by 1. Okay, at the end of the all for loops, just return the total number of magical rows. Okay, so I hope you understood what the task is. So if you understood, then please start solving by yourself and give the answer in the comment section. This was advanced question, so I hope you will give the answer in the comment section. Okay, so actually I'm not going to give the solution of this particular problem. Okay, I'll show you the solutions of HTML, CSS, JavaScript of all, so please watch till the end. Okay guys, one thing, please, if you have not subscribed yet, then please subscribe this channel and watch the playlist regarding any company that you want, because this motivates me. Okay guys, before I move forward, I want you to have the best prime materials for Cognizant, Accenture, Deloitte, Infosys, KPMG, Wipro, Virtusa, TCS, or any other company you are preparing for. These are very much helpful because all are 5-star materials. You can see these are the lowest price. If you are not able to afford this, then also let me know. I'll reduce that amount, but you will get the full access, and also you can see all the things for gamified round, for aptitude round, like for all, like mock interview, mock test, mock coding test, mock aptitude test, everything is included. So please go through that. The link is provided in the description box or in the comment section. You can go through the feedback of students provided below. Guys, as of last year, they have asked only HTML, CSS, JavaScript questions, but in this year they have replaced that with Angular or React JS questions. Now what you have to do, I'll share the HTML, CSS, JavaScript questions, and same questions can be asked to you, and the coding language will be just changed to Angular or React. So you can refer the same questions that I am going to share with you, and then you can write the code in Angular or React. Okay, and upcoming video will be completed with Angular or React JS questions. So please subscribe this and watch this video and watch the playlist. So let me share the HTML, CSS, JavaScript code. So basically, what happened in the exam, you will have to solve 2 questions from the coding that was regarding Java, Python, or C Sharp, and 1 question from a web UI, and 2 questions from SQL. Okay, so resize image. Okay, this is the problem statement. As a UI developer for your company, you have developed a company website. However, the images on the web page have overflowed and are taking up more space on the web page. Your task is to complete the HTML, CSS, and JavaScript code to implement the following objectives. Add this source to the image. Okay, so you have to copy this and paste it to the image tag, and also add this source to the image too. Okay, this is the second image link. You have to add this. So this is the live image. Okay, make the cursor pointer when hover on the submit button, and on clicking the submit button, the JavaScript function resize images should be called. And the fifth objective is the function should contain the code to reset both images to 150 pixel in height and width. Okay, so basically what you have to do, so let me show you the expected output so that it will be easier to understand. Okay, so no, index 2, yeah. So basically what your task will be, like, as you can see, the images are overflowing, okay, and taking more spaces. So you have to click on this resize images, and your images should be of 150 pixel, 150 pixel height and width. Okay, so I hope you understood. Okay, so this was mainly basically your task. You'll have a web UI having some images with overflowing sizes. So you have to just click on the right, sorry, as you can see, when I am hovering on it, so the cursor is being pointed. Okay, so it is also your task. Okay, when you will click on this, so size of those will be 150 pixel, 150 pixel height, width. Okay, so the task is this. So I hope you understood what the task is. So let me share like the format how it will be. Like in exam, you will have one HTML page, one CSS page, and one JavaScript page. You have to link the CSS and JavaScript page into your HTML page. Okay, HTML file. So basically it is already written in the exam. Just you have to implement the code here. And this is for HTML, and for CSS also some pre-written code will be there, and for JavaScript there will be no pre-written code. Okay, just write from the scratch in JavaScript or almost in CSS as well. So in HTML you will be given this much of codes. Okay, so let me share the solution of this problem. So at first let me start with the HTML page. So this was already written, okay, and I have written resize images program, resize image program. Okay, then we have been given one source, that is this. Okay, we have been given this image source. We have added in the image tag. Okay, and we have given the ID image1 and image2. We have given the second image link, whatever we have been given here. Okay, we have been given here image2 source. Okay, so we have just copied that. Then we have created one button with the ID submit, and we have given the label resize images. Okay, as you can see, resize images. Okay, then we have included one attribute, that is on click event, with the function resize images. So this is what, whenever we'll click on this button, this function will be triggered. Okay, so this was the task of what this was. Yeah, number 4 objective. When we'll click on the submit button, the JavaScript function resize images should be called. So this is what we had to do. So on click, this is the event listener, and then this should be called. Okay, so as you can see, the CSS page is included here. Okay, I mean linked here, and also script, I mean JavaScript page is also included in the at the end. Okay, so let me go to the CSS page. So this was pre-written. Okay, this was pre-written. We have given some properties here. Submit. So we have given some properties to the submit tag, submit ID. Okay, submit ID having the padding 10 pixel, 20 pixel height. I mean in the X and Y axis, and then background color this, then color white, border none, cursor pointer. So this is our task. Cursor should be pointer. Okay, so then when we'll hover on the submit, then this color should be changed. Okay, nothing that much rocket science here. So let me go to the script page, I mean JavaScript page. So when this function will be triggered, these operations will be done. That is, we are getting the image1 control here, document.getElement by ID. As you can see, we have given the ID of those images, image1 and image2. So we are calling these at first. Okay, we are calling this using document.getElement by ID image1, and we are giving the style and specifically the width at first, that is setting to 150 pixel. Then at the same image we are adding some style, that is height, that is also 150 pixel. And for the second image also, image 2, we are giving the width and height 150 pixel both. Okay, so this is what we had to do, nothing else. Okay, so let me share the output. So when we'll click on that, so at first the images are overflowing. When we'll click on that button, the image should be resized. Okay, that is at 150 pixel in height and 150 pixel in width. Okay, as you know that image tags are inline elements, so that's why all the elements are in the same line. Okay, so if they have given you some instructions to make them in like in center or anywhere, you can do that, but as this is not given, so as of now this is fine. Okay, so this is what you had to do. So let me share the second question. So the second question was regarding color change of font color change. Okay, so the task is you have to create colorful poster for a competition organized by your class. Your task is to complete the CSS and HTML, CSS and JavaScript code to implement the following objectives. Create a button with ID submit and text change font color. Assign a height of 50 pixel to all the div tags. On clicking on the change font color button, the JavaScript button function that change font color will be called, and the function should contain the code to change the text color of div elements with ID 1 and 2 to this color. Okay, so basically this is the format of the expected output. So let me share it. So how it will be like, yeah, so this way that the expected output should be shown, and when we'll click on this, the color of text 1 and text 2 will be changed. Okay, so this is what you have to do, nothing rocket science. Okay, so let me share the code, guys. Before that, I want to request you, please have the prime materials of Cognizant or any company that you want, because we have included all the latest questions with answers and all the mock test codings as well. So if you want, then please DM me at my Insta ID, instagram.com/tekno.ef. This is paid but very affordable. This cost only 69 rupees. So please use the UPI ID given in the description box, pay 69 and give me the screenshot at my Instagram ID, instagram.com/tekno.ef. Okay, so let me share the answer. So as you can see, I have written the solution as well. So this was pre-written. Okay, this was pre-written. I have written this. So font color change program. So this was the h1 tag in the in the large format. Okay, then we have written these two divs having one id 2 and 1. Okay, then the text 1 is the level and text 2 is the level in the second one. Okay, then having a button id, sorry, let me charge it, guys. So having the button id submit and the level is change font color. Okay, then when it will be triggered, then this function will be called change font color. So as the previous one, when we'll click on this button submit, this function, this event will be triggered, that is change font color. So we have linked the style.css, that means css, and also javascript. Okay, so let me show you the css code that is we have written. So this is what we had to do, that is we have to give all the div height 50 pixel. So this is what our they have given instruction. Okay, so apart from this is what we have given by ourselves, and cursor should be in pointer. Whenever uh, you are doing something with the button, then make the cursor pointer. Okay, if even if they have not given you the instruction. Okay, so the javascript code is here. So change font color, then we are getting the id, we are getting the text, we are getting the first text with the id 1 and second text with the id 2. Okay, so document dot get element by id, so document dot get element by id 1. So we got the control of the first text. Then we are adding some property, that is style dot color. So we are changing the color to this hex code. Okay, and they have given this. Okay, and then the second id, that was 2. So document dot get element by id 2 dot style dot color. So using this, we are changing the color of that text 2. Okay, and this was given to us. So let me just save it and show you the solution. So let me reload it. Okay, whenever we'll click on this button, then it will be changed to this color. Okay, so this is what you had to do. Okay, so I hope you understood, and if you love this session, then please subscribe this channel and watch the playlist regarding any company that you want, and please share this content with your friends so that they can also take help from this and get the job together. And if you want the prime materials of Accenture, Cognizant, Deloitte, Infosys, Capgemini, and many all, then please DM me at my Insta ID, instagram.com/tekno.ef. This is like the at the end of the on campus. So if you guys missing this opportunity, then this will be very much bad for you. So I hope you will do so. Thank you for the decision.